Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Edu Abroad with Vijay. Today I'm going to compare France and Germany and help you figure out which is the right study abroad destination for you. As always, I'm going to dig deeper and share all the details that I know about studying and working at these countries so that at the end of this video you can figure out which is a better location for you to study abroad. Also, for the ones who are new on my channel, I am Bijal and I help candidates get into the world's best universities. I have worked and lived in Europe for quite a few years, and all that I share with you comes from actually living and working in these countries. So, without wasting any time, let's get this video started. The first factor to consider is post study work visa. Post study work visa means the number of months you can stay back in the country after your graduation to look for jobs. Now, the French government provides a post study work visa of 24 months, while the German government provides a post study work visa of 18 months. The second factor to consider are the popular courses. Now, the popular courses in France include luxury management, fashion management, business and management, and the ones that you see on your screen. While the popular courses in Germany include anything related to engineering, for example, computer science, and also natural science, business and management, etc., like you see on your screen. Next, let's look at top universities in both these countries. Now, both these countries are extremely famous for their education and they have amazing, I would say, top ranked universities. For example, France has PSL, École Polytechnique, Sorbonne, etc., while Germany has TUM, LMU, RWTH, etc. Also, both these schools are very famous for their business and management related programs and they have some amazing business schools as well. For example, France has HEC, INSEAD, ESSEC, ESCP, etc., while Germany has ESMT Berlin, FSFM, WHU, MENAIM, and so on. Next, let's talk about language barriers. Now, 39% of the French population can speak in English, while about 56% of the German population can speak in English. However, if you actually end up going to any of these countries, will definitely face language barriers, right? Just that in France, the language barriers seem to be a little bit more as compared to Germany. But that also depends on which city you actually go and study at. That brings me to my next point, the most popular cities to pursue education in these countries. Obviously, in France, it makes sense to go to cities like Paris, Lyon, Toulouse, etc., where there are comparatively higher number of people who speak in English, right? While in Germany, most students end up going to big cities like Munich, Berlin, or Frankfurt. Now, when it comes to these German cities, most of the local population here can speak in English. So, overall, the language barriers in Germany, especially in these cities, is much lower as compared to France. Now let's look at the living expenses in both these countries. So obviously your living expenses depend on the city you end up studying at, right? So if let's say in France you are in Paris, right, you would spend about anywhere from 1000 to 1200 euros. In other cities like Lyon, Toulouse, or at the outskirts of Paris, you would spend around 800 to 900 euros. Now, in case of Germany, in Munich, you would spend the most, which is about 1200 euros per month as a student, while in Berlin and Frankfurt, you would spend anywhere from 1000 to 1100 euros. Now, if the living expenses are so high, what about part time jobs? So, in France, getting a part time job is actually very difficult if you do not know the French language. It might be a little easier if you go to cities like Paris, where there is overall more English speaking population. But in Germany, getting part time jobs is a little easier, especially in cities like Berlin, Munich, Frankfurt, etc. Now, let's talk about one of the most important factors, which is cost of education. France has public universities, so does Germany. But overall, there are more English taught master's programs for international students in Germany as compared to France. Also, in most cases, education at public universities is extremely affordable and is about 600 to 700 euros per semester in both the countries. But as per new rules, there are some public universities that charge a lot more for students coming from outside Europe. Now let's compare business schools at both the locations. Now business schools in France are extremely popular like HEC, INSEAD, ESSEC, etc. And they're a little bit more on the expensive side. It can cost you about 50 to 55,000 euros for a master's degree in France at a top business school. However, in Germany, the business school education is a little less expensive and it can cost you anywhere from 30 to 40,000 euros for a master's degree. The next factor to consider is health insurance. Now, in France, health insurance is heavily subsidized, while in Germany, that's not the case. In Germany, you need to set aside a certain amount of money every single month for your health insurance. The next factor to consider is blocked account. In case of France, you do not need a blocked account, but in case of Germany, you need a blocked account. Meaning, before you go to Germany, you need to set aside about 12,000 euros for your blocked account. The next factor to consider is housing subsidy. Now, in France, you get a housing subsidy of about 33%, meaning that the French government will pay you about 33% of your rent back to you. While in Germany, the German government does not provide any such housing subsidy. Okay, now before I talk about internships and job opportunities in both these countries, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am Vijal and I run a study abroad boutique called EduAbroad. Here we help candidates get into the world's best universities, including universities in France and Germany. So if you're someone who's seeking help in your study abroad journey, feel free to reach out to my team on this WhatsApp number. Alright, so next let's talk about internships and work opportunities in both these countries. Now, both France and Germany have a very strong internship culture. Most students who end up going for a master's program there, they end up doing at least one or more internships, and that I feel is extremely important. Now, talking about job opportunities in France, the job opportunities are very limited for English speaking candidates. If you want to crack an opportunity, it's very important for you to do one of these two things. First is either go to a very popular university or business school or learn French. While in Germany, since language barriers are not as much in France, there are overall a little more opportunities, but you need to make sure that you do relevant courses as required by the job market. Right? So it's very important for you when you go to Germany to check the job shortage and occupation list and see where the German companies or employers are looking for people in which domains. And as per those domains, you should decide your course of action. Having said that, getting a job in any of these countries is not very easy. So it's very, very important that you go to a very good university because brand names really matter a lot in these countries. Also, it's not necessary that if you study in France or in Germany, you will end up working there. There's a lot of mobility across Europe, and a lot of times students studying in France get jobs, let's say in Germany, in Luxembourg, Netherlands, etc. So is the case in Germany as well. Students studying in Germany end up going to, let's say, Switzerland, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Middle East, etc. All right, so it's very important for you to make sure that you do the right course for you, right? And if you end up going to these countries, put in some effort to learn at least conversational French or German so that you can at least crack your first internship. And then over time, after doing multiple internships, you can end up getting a job. So I believe I've covered all the factors that differentiate France from Germany. Now it's up to you to decide which one makes more sense to you and your career goals. If you're seeking help in this journey, be it choosing the right country, right college, or need help with your application process, feel free to reach out to my team on this WhatsApp number and we will help you out. At Edu Abroad, we help candidates get into these top universities and we help from start to end in the entire study abroad journey. So feel free to reach out to us, and if you think this video was helpful for you, please make sure to subscribe and like this video.